What up, folks? It's your pal, Coach Vino, and this is the Glass Half Full podcast where we turn setbacks into comebacks. Let's go.
Yo, 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 everybody goes through setbacks, but don't let these setbacks make you take a step back. Step back from the situation, put your brush down, envision the picture you're painting, because everybody goes through.
All right. Welcome back to the podcast. I am Coach Vino, the people's bartender, and your certified coach from the Boogie Down Bronx. So I hope everybody's well since the last time we hung out. I'm doing absolutely fantastic. If this is your first time listening to the podcast, welcome. I hope you stick around for future episodes. Be sure to check out my backlog of podcasts. I've definitely touched on some interesting topics. Anyway, today's topic is about hustling in silence, right? What is it? What does Lil Wayne say? Real G's move in silence like lasagna, right? So I always love that line. But here's the deal. You know, the world has gotten loud, right? I mean, social media has made it that everybody's posting about the grind, whether it's the gym selfies or it's those rise and grind captions, you know, or just a lot of humble bragging. And I get it. I get it, right? We live in a world of visibility, and people want to be seen. Everyone wants to feel validated. But there's a difference between sharing and showing off. And there's a massive difference between working and wanting credit for working. But here's something that nobody talks about. Real growth is quiet. Real hustle doesn't need an audience. And real success speaks for itself. See, you need to understand something. You don't need to prove anything to anyone when you're focused on proving it to yourself. All right? I'm going to say that one more time because I think it's really important to understand. You don't need to prove anything to anyone when you're focused on proving it to yourself. Because you're the only audience that matters. So why is it important to hustle in silence? Why does it matter? Well, look, silence is sacred, right? And the grind is messy. It's uncertain. And it's personal. So when you're building something real, the last thing you need is outside noise messing with your vision. Because it can be very, very distracting. Think about it like a seed in the ground. You don't see it when it's breaking through the soil. You don't hear it growing. But down in the dirt, down in that dark dirt, in the quiet, something amazing is happening. Something so powerful is happening. Roots are forming. The structure is being built. And then one day, boom, it breaks through. It shows up, and that's when the world starts paying attention. And you're that seed. And your hustle is the soil, and your discipline is the water, and your vision is the sunlight. So what you need to do is stop worrying about who's watching. Stop looking for applause before the performance is even over. You still got a long way to go, my man. You need to let success do the talking. Because when success shows itself, when your business is thriving, when your body has transformed, when you bought that house, when you signed that deal, whatever it is you do, when life starts looking like the thing that you've always dreamed about, that noise, that's real. That's what you've earned, man. That's what's yours. But until then, the best thing for you to do is just keep your head down. And keep your mind, body, and soul aligned towards your goals. Okay, just keep your mouth shut about your moves. Like, just do what you got to do. I'm not saying be secretive, but it's a sacred thing. This energy of yours, this what's motivating you to move forward is sacred. Don't let anyone step on that because you're looking for validation. Now, don't get it twisted. I'm not saying to never share your wins. I'm all about celebrating the wins. I'm not saying don't depend on validation to fuel your work. I mean, yeah, look, sometimes we need that to motivate us. But you have to do it because it matters to you. Because you got people that are counting on you. Because you've already seen this vision, and now it's your job to bring it to life. But don't do it because you need validation, because you need approval, because you need likes on social media. No, that's the wrong way to go. Here's something that you should consider. Let the scoreboard speak. Okay, I'm a big sports guy. I love baseball specifically, right? So you could talk about the game all you want, how great you are at the game, but you at the end of the day, the scoreboard's going to speak for itself. Not your mouth, not your Instagram, not your friend group. The scoreboard is. Okay? Your results, your execution, your outcomes, that's going to be what speaks for you. That's where the noise is going to come from. Because here's the thing, when success finally shows up, it's not going to just knock lightly. It's going to kick the damn door down. And anyone that might have been doubting you or questioning what you're doing or side-eyeing you, while you were doing this, they're going to see it now. They're going to hear it. And you're not going to have to say a single word about it because, boom, it's going to be all up in their faces. But most importantly, you're going to see it because that's the ultimate audience. No matter what you see going on out there, no matter how successful these other folks might appear on social media or in your real life, you're not behind. You're not invisible. You're not doing it wrong just because you're not flashy about it. You just need to stay consistent, stay locked in. And if you stay quiet, in time, there will be a place to celebrate. Anyway, folks, I hope you found today's podcast helpful. I know from my own, journey that talking about stuff and then getting people to kind of give you opinions on stuff or to have some sense of validation from people, it's not beneficial. Right? No matter how great your idea might be or how much you think people are going to support you, get what you need to get done and then let that speak for itself. If you or anyone you know would like to work with Coach Vino, you can visit my website at coachvinollc.com. If you think somebody might benefit from listening to this podcast, feel free to send it to them. Sharing is caring. I'd love for you to leave a review and help Vino feed the Hungry algorithm. And remember, folks, when nobody else tells you, Coach Vino appreciates you. Cheers.
Sometimes I find it hard to reveal these thoughts and express what I'm feeling in a hip-hop form. But I was born to succeed, so as long as I breathe, ain't nobody on this earth gonna crush my dreams. Yo, this might be the end of the verse, but this is just the start of a new beginning. Word.